Is it not?
Instagram.
.com.
It's an insult to say that. Please, secure.
Secure
It's
yourself.
secure. Alright, get the app. You jack app. Oh, why does it... Wait, can you sign... Oh, you can sign up on the computer? You can't sign in on the computer though, can you? Like, you can't...
Yeah, you can.
Can you upload photos?
Log in. No.
So what is it?
It's just log viewing.
I must have done this before. Oh, so you can only view the website through an account. That's pretty interesting. I thought you used to be able to just link photos and anyone could look at them. Jesus, this is it. This is the app. It's a good website, I feel.
Yeah, no.
It's funny that all this is being recorded. This made me like, it's a good website. Jeff Koons. That's a good take. That's a good take to be made. 228 posts.
Nice. Whoa,
How
nice
funny is that
ratio. Nice ratio. My ratio is... You have more followers than
dude,
me.
but like I've always
Was
noticed
that always the thing?
you always get a lot more likes than I do, but I just have more followers. So I feel like I just
Ah.
have more of those random kind of disengaged followers.
I'm getting there. My
It's
followers are steadily going up.
Like these three are more loose than
How do
anything
people
before
get
that.
to like 600 followers? Like I've hit like 280 something, and they're just like going up like once every month maybe.
I don't know.
How the fuck do you? How do you get big?
Look at that. That's fucking loose. That's a layout jam.
Yeah, it's good. I think I liked that one. That's good. That ripped me off.
Yeah, exactly. But I found the
No,
way
you
to do
didn't
it
actually.
even better because
Well, I was
like,
ripping you off in doing that. Mine was sort of an
Really?
appropriation of your fish feed.
oh. But like I realized this was an improvement because you could get so close. Like you can't get that many in the mirror.
I can't even remember how I did my mirror one.
Yeah, it looked amazing. It looked so good. And then I was doing a similar thing. That was the one Dance Drake video. That was partially why I was extra mad because it was a really good video.
Can you just change the title of it?
No, they took it down.
Oh.
I don't remember if I re-uploaded it or not. 11. Like I like how some of them just have gotten much less.
I don't like this. I don't like Coca-Cola things.
Let's talk about it. Let's air this out.
For me, it's like just old hat. Is old hat a thing?
Yeah.
What does old hat mean? Does it mean it's
Exactly the way they're using it. Like it's been done.
I guess I don't
I
know
think that's
the
probably
angle.
fair. I mean, because I'm not informed about any of this stuff.
It's just like, well, actually, you know, this actually looks like a reference to an Andy Warhol,
Ah.
which is like, which is kind of clever, if you consider like layout as an equivalent of like printing.
Except like,
That's kind of shit. I'm rocking that 172 by 250.
I'm in the 1 and 200s of resolution. I don't think they're related though. I mean, like,
They are, man. Coke bottles.
but like the
Coca-Cola.
intention is completely different. Like, I feel like the brand reference point, like the aesthetic is different enough that you can be considered just two different visual approaches to kind of brand.
But you
Use of
can't,
brand.
I don't know, you
'Cause
can't
this
escape
isn't-
the reference. You can't escape
Of course,
the...
yeah. So are you saying that I couldn't have done this without directly referencing the Warhol?
Yeah, kind of.
That's fair.
Or referring to,
I
just like
thought it's like pop.
nodding at
I
it.
just thought pop memes were more common enough that you could do it without it being a reference to that.
Like memes about, like
Memes
modern
are, it's
memes
like brand
about.
memes. I thought that they were more of an established thing. That it's not just like a straight up.
I don't think so, because this doesn't ring as like a meme, even in that sort of field of meminess. This is like an aesthetic kind of composition.
Yeah.
I don't think it even sits in that sphere for someone coming across it. It's like or it's just like I don't know. It's just Coca-Cola. It's
But it's also like, I mean, that's like I think that was the first thing that came up on Google for Coca-Cola.
it's loaded with all like the history of it being just the example of bad diet shit on top of like wait, what did I just say?
Bad diet.
Yeah, but what was I even talking about?
You were saying
There was.
that using this is historically huge.
Yeah, kind of. Well, yeah, because it's what's in everyone's mind. It has a lot. There's a lot to do with it, which
Yeah, but it's not all the same. Like, not everyone has the same reaction to Coca-Cola.
I guess not. But it is like a symbol of. It's very political, kind of.
Yeah.
For one.
Well,
Just
yeah.
like
I mean,
the
using a
symbol of
brand.
Coca-Cola.
Even just even.
But I think
using
Coca-Cola
Coke.
specifically. Because it is such a symbol. It's a symbol of like.
Yeah.
Capitalism and like.
But see,
and
to me, it's like,
just like
this. Like, this is a naive composition, and it's like a naive subject matter. Like, to me, they go hand in hand. Like,
but
that's
it's not
why
a
it's
naive
meaning.
composition. Like it's a good composition. It's a good fucking picture.
But it's not. I mean,
It's just the main like.
I think it's not. Like, I think in terms of just how clunky everything is. Like, it is an awkward image,
But that's. I mean that's.
and it's obviously made up like with some kind of.
It's not, dude. It's actually not. You'd be surprised.
I guess like
I've
it's
never
just
seen anything like that before. Like honestly.
So you think do you think that composition, like, what do you think would replace the Coke for it to not be so loaded like that?
Even like another soft drink.
But then it becomes about, because then it's like almost like if you use any soft drink, you're still referencing Coke in a sense. You're just like ignoring. I mean, to me, it's like this is like talking about Justin Bieber and music. It's like just just use Coca. I mean, the universality of it and the hugeness. I mean, to me, that's like a strength of it. Of using, like, I guess it's a baller move to use, because as you say, it's like it's such a loaded symbol.
I guess it's like yeah. I feel
just
like
think that
I think for me it's
it's-
just like played out in my brain.
Yeah, well, that's fine. That's fair enough. But
Like,
I
I
guess for
totally-
me, it's like I haven't, because I did it. It hasn't played out in my brain, I guess. Because I'm just not informed.
But this is like kind of one of those things that I don't really know. I sometimes have a hard time. It's almost I just get like a vibe about certain things, which is like aesthetically. Like I mean what is like an aesthetic appreciation of something, and why does that play in so heavily? I mean I know in this case I'm talking about the kind of meaning of it, but like.
It's not like, I mean,
Why something's cool? Because this is cool.
yeah, like, I think it, to me, like, there's a huge, like, the glitchy, the glitchy kind of composition of it is the same kind of humor that using Coca-Cola would kind of enact. Like, the level of reference. Culturally of Coca-Cola and mimetic, like, I mean.
So you're referencing like kind of image, like.
It's about like.
Popular.
It's about like internet imagery, I think, to some extent.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where like the mythology is.
So like.
That it's like drawing
in the editing, like.
Sort of, yeah, and like interface, like when you go on. I mean, even like this is a picture that we're just looking at, and we look at the same apps and we have the same ideas about like. This is not the same. I mean, like even like the way imagery is just framing other imagery, kind of. Always. Like this, like all this shit. That's allegedly the image, but this is also all the image. So.
Wait, so how does that relate to this?
I guess like
that's a really cool idea.
Like using an everyday object. Because it's partially also like, I guess when you say it's political, it's just like I I go to a university that has a vending machine, and so I walk past Coca-Cola drinks every day. Like that's that's a level of integration that a lot of people have, and that's kind of what I'm interested in.
Yeah, I don't know. Why Coca-Cola specifically?
Because I was reading. It was after I did that reading of Coca-Cola slogans, and that was the picture on the thing, and I was like, it looks funny because it's like kind of photoshopped, and it's got like these chunks of ice on it. I mean, like the image itself is kind of memey. Because like the curved bottle is like a something that they've kind of patented, I think. Anyway, that's a good roast. It's a good Instagram roast. Appreciation roast. This is all looser. Like this is like
this is good.
This is after the phase. Yeah, that's the classic. That's what you would expect from from me at this point. I feel 12 weeks ago.
It's good. It's fucking good.
See, like these I find funny too. Like this, like just so many images. I mean, I'm kind of into that look.
It's funny, like Trump, like how it kind of made me like.
They're so just like, I don't know.
How topical is that? Like.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, I don't know. It's I'll keep going, dude.
Yeah, like. Maybe it's 12 likes. I reckon it's fucking funny. Like I reckon, like part of this is the memey humor of those images, of that imagery of like the American flag, and the Aussie flag. They're kind of just a humorous image, and that was in someone's home as well. We took a photo. This was posted on the day you got elected.
Why the layout?
This is when I was getting into it now. This is a hot one too, I reckon.
So what is that? Yeah, it's aesthetic. Layout is aesthetic. What is our appreciation of those things?
Like, it's just... I think, like, to me, the layout stuff is so challenging.
These ones are good. This is, like, good. I mean, it's restrained.
So you think the others are too much?
Sometimes. No, some of it work. Like, I was never a particular fan of this one. I like this one, though.
Because that's one of my faves.
For some reason,
yeah, I mean,
but this works.
I
even
like
though
how
it's
extreme that is. But also, that,
I think it's just like this
is
is more uniform. Like you kind of get into just like the same sort of shapes, roughly each the same size. I know they're different sizes, but if you kind of segment it,
yeah. But I guess I kind of like that. I like
and
that
it's
you
sort
can...
of dispersed. You don't get like areas of density.
Yeah.
And like repetition, and then
this one you can kind of pick the whole image if you kind of look at it, because there's only this grid of these guys, and then like the rest of the keyboard. So you're just like, okay, that's that much zoomed in, that's like less zoomed in, that's the whole thing. Like that is pretty much the whole thing. Like it's more easy to kind of break down.
I can be more into it, like just even aesthetically, if it was like just less, like if it was just the money dudes.
Yeah.
Not like that size, but like slightly smaller, just like.
Yeah.
No,
that's fair.
Just pure aesthetically.
But I still have some like pure, like this one, some of the more like old school.
Yeah, that's good.
Ones that are just like really straight up photos.
No, but they're good. They're actually good photos.
But like this kind of stuff used to be what I only did, like before all the layout shit. Like around here. Like that.
Yeah.
All of these, like they're way more photo-y.
Look at that, like that's good. That's good. Lips.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, that's just a glitched out panorama, I think, accidentally. Like these are pretty poppy. I mean, they are just straight up poppy.
Well, they're like vaporwave. They reference, they nod vaporwave.
I like these as well. I like the kind
that's
of
a good photo.
Realist. Like this is all iPhone editing of a normal photo. Like that. I think it looks
that's
really
a good
bizarre.
One. That's a particularly good one. I reckon
it's just so specific.
I went off like the really saturated ones, but that's I really like that one.
Yeah, because I have a lot of really saturated ones, right?
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Like this one. I still like this one, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I should use some of these as album art for that project.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, like, I don't like this one.
These two, no, those two are really good.
I don't like this one anymore. But it's still kind of interesting somehow.
I kind of do like that one. I feel like, yeah, it's really
Yeah, actually, I do like-
interesting.
That's challenging. Like, that's really kind of classic. That's played out to me.
What? Why?
Because of the kind of the level of contrast. And also, like, the, you know, like, paint splashy. Like, this aesthetic of, like, paint splashy kind of shit.
I don't know. I don't reckon it's that bad. I reckon like
I think
mean,
it's a good photo. I
it's
just
on
think
like a.
less cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really mind it. But these. Wait, can I have a look at those two? These two. It's such a good.
I love how they're both so, like, I think it's the same people liked with them.
That's good.
Like, I like them in a series.
Yeah. I reckon I'd like them by themselves as well.
Yeah.
But they're so good on us.
This one, like, even this is like it's challenging.
Love attempt.
I mean, like, there's such a hard transition between these oranges and these pinks, which is like that's the shadow and that's the sunlight.
Yeah.
I mean, that it's like really. I mean, also this whole aesthetic of like photos of kind of like ruffled surfaces, like photos of sheets and stuff.
It's just like bedroomy. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that as like a
It's-
picture. I guess like the saturation challenges me. Or the, I
Yeah,
mean,
like
just,
that
just
was
the editing
all
choice.
I did basically for ages.
But I think like the photos you're taking were
I
really
reckon
good on
this is a
on their
hot
own.
photo. Like I've always been into this one because it's a raw photo. This is when I got the iPhone 6 and I was like, dude, you can like I
Oh yeah, that's healthy.
I'm into it. It looked like this. It doesn't look real. I mean, to me, like somehow the light was only hitting those two parts of the curtain.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's such a trippy kind of photo. This all just fits into one aesthetic, kind of like this.
See, this is good. I mean,
That's just a photo, yeah. So.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I kind of like the straight up photos quite a lot. I mean, that's also fucking good.
And this one too. But so this is saturated, and look at this. This is another Coca-Cola.
I feel like there are other brands which go sort of underappreciated.
I agree. I think that the way I conceptualize it is like this. This was just like that came to me because we were driving to a certain place, and that was at the so it's like I'm just responding to, you know, I'm responding to what I see. So like Coca-Cola is the thing that that was actually there at that time.
But there are other things. I mean, there are other brands.
But that struck me because that was like a Coca-Cola like canteen, like in a service station on the way to Dubbo. And it was just like I've never seen that before. It's like a Coca-Cola advertised, like sponsored kind of like the whole like.
The whole place was a Coca-Cola place.
Imagine
Really?
one side is like a convenience store, like a 7-Eleven with just like heaps of junk food and stuff. And the other side is for like a restaurant that does like burgers and chips and like hash browns and that kind of stuff. So it was just like, I don't know, to me, I wasn't picking, I wasn't like trying to pick a really like political subject matter. It was literally like, that's,
Yeah.
yeah, that was there. This stuff's weird. Like, I don't even, like, I don't know.
What is that?
It's it's at the con, like, it's a real photo.
Is that a TV?
Yeah, well, that's what I don't know.
Oh, double T. Vision Extra. That's very stylized. All the
Yeah.
text is very stylized.
It's weird. Like I don't like look at that's. I mean, some of them are kind of. This is getting into really kind of high contrast period. Like that's.
They are kind of interesting. They're the kind of thing that would become very interesting in the future, I think.
Yeah. To me, like this is almost a bit memey, like of a certain style of photos,
I don't know if Mimi.
like art, like within an art context, like fractally kind of.
It kind of reminds me of
Look, this
an
was
Andy Warhol print.
This
Just
was
because I
a-
guess that's in my brain. Alright.
yeah. This was a photo before I made it the cover. of
That's a good. Yeah.
That's a screenshot of a YouTube video.
That's good.
Yeah.
I
This is also. I wanted to use this as an album cover because I thought this was kind of interesting.
yeah, that's a good one as well.
This was like something I was working on with Charlie, but it never really eventuated. But it might. You never know.
What is that?
That's you.
Were we taking a photo of something specifically, or was it
You
just...
were looking. I remember like something was hurting you on you. Oh, like you said you had some like bite or something.
Oh, right.
I just took a photo while you were doing that. I reckon there's. I don't know. I find it like kind of intriguing. Some of these photos. Like that. I call that. Like look, these have no likes as well. It's kind of like calling it bouquet as well. It's kind of. It's very specific. Like that. I don't know what it is. Like that. That's a real photo. Just edited to look like really futuristic. Like look at that. It's so mean. I mean,
Sydney. Oh, it's got a kid in it.
yeah, there's a guy. And then this, like, this is a good photo. This is a raw photo, I feel. Like,
Yeah.
it's not edited.
Yeah, that's
It
good.
just looks really good.
Where was that?
In the city. Anyway, let's look at you. Oh, yeah,
When you
this is a
leave.
saturated one.
That's interesting. Did you get the video I sent you today on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
That's interesting as well. That shit. Skull that.
Smack that.
Smack that. Oh, you go deep. How long did you have Instagram for?
Ages. Let's look at yours.
What's your earliest? I don't think I've ever scrolled to the very
Go
bottom.
to the bottom.
I think we're here.
No, that's not it. See, that's a bad caption. And it's like not even a good photo. That's more earnest Instagram.
That's alright. That's an alright photo. Isn't that? That's the first one.
No, it's not. I'm
Really?
pretty sure. Yeah.
What do you think's the first one?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I did a lot of videos.
I want to get to the fucking bottom of this.
That's it. Look at that caption.
Started from the bottom. Very
He comments are really fun.
specific.
Just like this, like that's the video. It's
What did
pretty-
you say? I can't even hear what you're saying.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's a meme.
When was this? 122 weeks. 2 years ago?
I feel like it was in like. Was it like year 12? Look at this.
Al Cappuccino. It's funny.
Early memes. This was like. Carrot test 1, carrot test 2. They're pretty like specific in their attempt.
Their attempt.
This is a cat video. Look at this.
We out here. Dude, you vlogged before me.
Yeah, you know, we go way back.
You vlogged way before me.
We're just old mates, you know. Yeah, you know, we go way back. Look at this. We're just old mates, you know. This is a cat video. To some extent. Yeah, you know, we go way back. We're just old mates, you know.
It's weird watching it.
It's good.
It is good.
I would take these videos. Like when I was doing something, I'd take lots of short snaps. This is like when I played with Tom Smith and John Rebecca at FBI.
That's awesome.
You go on and saying really captured the vibe.
What's that photo?
That's the mannequin I used to have.
It looks like a real naked person
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
thumbnail. Actually, from
Will,
the picture.
I remember Will saying like, "Who's the naked person in your photo?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a mannequin." But it's grainy.
It's good. Yeah, nice and big grains.
Look at this, like that's early.
Oh yeah, it's pretty brutal.
It's a document.
That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, I had that. Did you see that on my wall?
No, I never saw it.
Such a bad video. I wish I got better documentation of this. Because it was hard.
Yeah, I've started to think about that. Like, maybe I should start documenting more shit.
I want to
Properly.
put that. I really want to put that on again.
Yeah.
Look at the aesthetic of these photos. Like
Whoa,
that.
dude, we uploaded the same picture.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that spilled paint or something?
I don't know. Very specific.
Sparking, dude. That's good. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, can I show you a song?
Yeah.
That's you.
How long has it been?
It's screen recording.
Oh,